Hi there, KingJ.Grim here, or the guy who's never able to follow his own schedule, whatever you prefer, and welcome to another GameDisc video where I discuss everything from God of War's new gameplay mechanics to just video games that I'm excited for. And I want to do that, talk about the latter of the two, as I am hyped for some stuff that's just around the corner. I understand that this list is in no particular order, I just want to tell you what I am really excited for, so let's jump straight into it. Never been the biggest fan of the horror genre, no matter what sort of format it may come in, but Agony from Madmind Studio is truly something I am hyped for. I guess it's just how it looks. It reminds me of something that you can find on a CD cover of a heavy metal band. It's dark, fleshy and demonic. That's just incredible. I haven't done any real research on the game, nor did I support it on Kickstarter, as my interest for it came after the pledging date was over. Plus, I want to go into it as blind as possible. What I do know is that you can apparently possess demons and use their powers to get through puzzles. I absolutely love the demon designs. Can't really show them here, as YouTube will probably kick this video straight out of town, but the hellish creatures have like a terrifying horror lust to them. No clue on how to describe them any better. All I can say is that I've been rubbing my hands together for far long in great anticipation for Agony, which will come out on the 29th of this month. Pretty much everything I can say about it, as again, no research has been done on my part, but it will without a single doubt be an insta-buy for me. And what else that will be an insta-buy for me? Hyrule Warriors Definitive Edition on Nintendo Switch. How many times do I have to buy the same game? I mean, my record is Warcraft 3, I think I bought that over 6 times throughout my entire life, but that was like years in between each purchases. Yet Hyrule Warriors Definitive Edition, which will be out in a bit over a week, I bought twice already. Well, the original on the Wii U and the 3DS version, and now I want it on the Switch. But why? The new edition will simply be the two previous ones smashed into one single experience. It's actually a pretty simple reason for why I want this one. The gameplay has 60 frames per second. I've never been one for craving the perfect FPS, but the second I played Fire Emblem Warriors, which had a performance mode of 720p visuals, I couldn't play any Warriors games anymore if they did not have 60. And as this game will have 1080p with the stable frame rate, I am so ready to spend hundreds of hours into this experience, just as I did with the original one. The Wii U game is actually my most played software on the system. Yes, even more than Super Smash Bros. And Mario Kart 8. Reason for this is the fact that Zelda is my favorite franchise of all time, and Koei Tecmo put so much love into the characters here, so much in fact that their Fire Emblem games felt so weak in comparison, as many soldiers had so similar movesets, whereas every warrior in Hyrule were something to behold. I am still annoyed that they didn't add any sort of online play to the game. Yes, it does have couch co-op, but come on. And I do hope that they will make a sequel, with maybe the champions from Breath of the Wild and more characters. But as a port, I am happy with what I'm about to buy, I am sure of it. Though, from what I've heard, I've removed the rupee glitch that I used late game to level up my secondary characters, as it can get a bit grindy, and that's just horrible. It's a glitch, I know, but it will take so many hours. Every time I talk about the fighting game on my channel, I always end up starting it with the same schlock. I used to suck and have no interest in this genre. I got Injustice Gods Among Us, I got above average on it, my YouTube channel was focused primarily on this game, blah blah blah. So, getting that over with, Soul Calibur is probably the only 3D fighter that I hold any interest in. Yes, I grew up with Dead or Alive, but that series has kinda lost its focus on what it's supposed to be. And Virtua Fighter seem to be dead and not alive, but the Soul Calibur games have always stuck out to me. It is a fighter where you use weapons, not hand-to-hand combat. My first Souls game was the 4th installment, which I got because a good friend of mine showed me the character creator in the game, and as I button mashed through it, I had a lot of fun. But now that I care about actual gameplay mechanics, Soul Calibur 6 is a perfect opportunity for me to jump into the community. I'm a bit unsure on what I think about the roster. I mean, they kinda did the same as DOA with the 5th installment, on how they handled the advertising at least, but I really want to like this game. There is just something on not only how the fighters use weapons, but also on how they just look and sound. Still unsure on what character I want to play as. Geralt I will without a doubt try. Too bad Gulam of Toussaint is not a fighter, but I'll make do. They haven't shown us the entire roster yet, so out of the one announced, I guess it'll be either Geralt of Rivia, Sovithia, or Ivy. She seems to have 2 interesting movesets. This franchise is known for having awesome guest characters exclusive on each console. Bit unsure if they will do the same here, but if that would be the case, my hopes are Old Man Kratos for PS4, Orchid from Microsoft side, and if we do get the Switch version, I mean, I just can't not pick Link. I really hope that they will consider the Nintendo Switch. And speaking of said console, Octopath Traveler. Okay, this is something I've been waiting for quite some time. Most RPGs these days care more about being massive in scale and telling one good story, but at the cost of the RP elements like the older games have. There are some exceptions, like the Elder Scrolls series, even if it has lost some of its openness that it used to have, but when looking at Final Fantasy or many of the JRPGs out there, they have changed considerably. So seeing Octopath Traveler makes me really happy, as it will focus on 8 different characters with their own special ability that you can use to problem solve your way through the narrative. In the demo that is currently out, you can try out 2 of the 8th. Ulbrich Eisenberg, who is a warrior that you can challenge almost anyone to a duel, meaning that if he meets a guard, for example, barring his way, he can challenge him to a fight to get through. Or another approach with Primrose Azelhart, the dancer, who can seduce people into doing what she wants. Hell, Primrose can even have people join her in combat to fight for her. That is some heavy belly dancing right there. I really enjoyed this demo. It's mature, which I like, and it is well written and voice acted, and the music is something I got chilled from. Seriously, the battle theme is godlike. It looks great with its HD 2D or whatever they call it. The sprites looks phenomenal and the combat is fun. I want this game as soon as possible. That being said, there are some stuff that I'm a bit nervous about. It seems that the 8 characters are split into 2 groups, almost in a good and evil degree, and their abilities are quite similar. For example, there's the thief character that can steal from people, but another individual is a merchant that can buy the stuff that the thief could steal, while the added benefit of selling stuff. Ulbrich can challenge people, which I previously mentioned, while Hanit, I'm a bit unsure how to pronounce her name, can provoke people into a fight. Bit nervous here, but I'm more excited than not. What else I'm extremely excited for? Darksiders 3 and Bayonetta 3. The reason for putting these 2 together is because I don't know much about the 3rd game for Bayonetta, and I've already made a video of Fury's game. I played the heck out of both of these series. Darksiders 2 is probably the game I've replayed the most in my life, even if it's not even on my top 10 list. It was just that addicting to me. After playing Bayonetta 1 and 2, I just adore the series. It seems that the next Bayonetta will be a prequel, before she was as powerful as she is right now, so that will be really cool, and Darksiders will have a focus on the 7 deadly sins, and as I do like the world that they have created, I'm fascinated with what they will do with them. So yeah, those are the 6 games that I'm really excited for. As I said, this list was in no particular order, and I also would like to say that, yeah, this is a 3rd GameDisc video in a row. I'm sorry about that. I was originally going to have a God of War review a week ago, but the script didn't turn out good, the footage we filmed didn't turn out the way I wanted to, and then time went on and I just had to quickly get this one out, and I did some research for a new big video that I'm currently working on. I'll get it out as soon as possible, action over word. I promise you, you will see me back in action, because I will try to be more updatable. Updatable. No, not dateable. I mean, I'm quite dateable, wouldn't you say? Is that a word, updatable? Hey guys, thank you so much for watching my video. I really hope that you enjoyed it. If you haven't subscribed, please, pretty please, it will help me a lot. And remember to ring that grayish bell down under, as YouTube don't care about updating people, and I am going to try to be more updatable. God damn it, I need a thesaurus.